Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the graphics of the Halo Infinite campaign so far, and seeing, well, how far it's come since the last time we've seen any, footage of it, any trailers, any gameplay demos of it. It's come a long way, really, and let's compare it with, the past, and see how it looks now. So, this campaign overview, it used a lot of new footage, but it did use a few scenes from previous demos and trailers, and we can already see that quite a lot has changed in these scenes. Actually, you can see that the current version of the campaign so far is a lot more detailed, and one major improvement is, well, pretty much the textures of everything. In the previous versions, everything looked really plasticky, and it just, compared to like now, it's back then it just didn't look as good, but now the armor on Chief is a lot more detailed. Everything is just a lot more detailed and more realistic, I guess, in appearance versus like the plasticky appearance of the previous versions. So yeah, let's continue on. So you could see everything already looks like very beautiful in this overview so far, and the lighting and everything, the quality of the textures, the details, everything is much improved over the 2019 demo that was very infamous for being, well, not what people expected, to say the least. And it spawned so many memes back then about, all the issues with the gameplay demo. And it's actually crazy to think, like, if Halo Infinite wasn't delayed a year and it still shipped, like, with whatever they had at the time, I can't imagine like what the game would have been like. This 1 year delay has given 343 the opportunity to make a lot of changes. And even like this scene here, this is from a trailer that was released just a few months ago, really. And if you look closely, you can already see there's already a few small improvements from a few months ago. Things just look more clear, or the details are a little bit better compared to the build from a few months ago. Now, it is possible that this could also get better by the time of a release, because historically speaking, all footage they've shown us, well, a lot of the footage they've shown us, apparently were from builds that were older than the date of the video being released. So what we see here, this could be from maybe a couple months ago even, and they're still in the process of improving a few things here and there. So that is definitely possible. But as it is right now, it does look pretty nice so far, and just been, you can definitely see the improvements after a year. But some things still familiar. It's not like a total overhaul, really, but it's basically a lot of polish and fixes from what we had originally, and there's definitely a lot more now, and this is like the most footage we've ever seen of campaign so far, really. Well, unless you count that 8-minute demo, which is longer than this trailer. But yeah, so unfortunately, ray tracing is not coming to this game at launch, or either PC or Xbox. But the way the current lighting works, it still looks pretty nice. I don't really see any issues with it, and 343 already confirmed that the ray tracing update will come at a later point as an update for the game. So it'll be pretty cool to see what difference ray tracing makes for a game like Halo Infinite. But for now, it's not really like a big issue, in my opinion. But I haven't seen a difference yet. It could be like an entire like night and day difference once we get ray tracing, but we'll see. Now, this next scene I want to compare is the tactical map, which also went through a few changes since 2019. As you can see, collectibles have been added to the map, and I think the map in general is like more detailed, the terrain and everything. But yeah, collectibles map is like skulls, data pads, and, well, what appears to be like an oven to some people. But yeah, like there's quite a few collectibles in each region. And that's a lot of people are gonna be spending a lot of time like looking for all these collectibles. That's for sure. It's not just skulls anymore. It's not just data pads. It's like quite a few things. And I do want to mention one thing here, not really graphics related, but this this new aspect to the Halo Infinite gameplay with the capturing outposts and stuff like that from the Banished. That really does remind me a lot of Far Cry Outposts, and it's actually kind of fun, but we'll see how that works in Halo Infinite. Another thing I do want to point out that I actually missed in my previous video about little things, small details in this video, is that I'm pretty sure this is the first time that we've seen brutes use UNSC weapons since Halo 2. I don't think they used them in Halo 3 at all, nor do I think they used them in Halo Reach either, or ODST. Actually, no. You know what? There are brutes in Halo 3 that use UNSC weapons, that use battle rifles, but they're not really meant to be seen by the player. I don't know if you ever saw I did a video on that like a while ago, but if you like kick brutes out of certain banshees on the Covenant, they will actually be holding battle rifles, but you're not really supposed to be able to see that. Anyways, this scene is actually really cool here. Another like Battlefield-esque scene. But here is another scene from the original 2019 demo, and this one is a pretty famous one because this is where all the Craig memes originated from. There was a brute that tackled you during the scene, and when people like zoomed in up close to the brute's face, it was just pretty much emotionless, and that's how the whole Craig meme started. But yeah, so you could see even in that scene, everything has been improved. The floor details and everything all look a lot better now. And of course, no more Craig. But it would be cool if they brought back Craig as like a Easter egg or something like that in Halo Infinite. But for now, all the brutes have expressions on their faces now. So no more Craig in that regard. And that whole scene, that whole encounter where people first memed about Craig, that's all been visually improved a lot. So overall, this game, I'm pretty confident now about the campaign. I feel pretty good about its direction. It's a huge improvement. Everything looks a lot nicer now, and a lot of people were really concerned about it back in 2019 to the point where they actually delayed it a year. But that 1 year delay has helped improve the game a lot, and now looks like a really like next gen quality game. Now I do want to point out something about this scene here. So some people thought that Asherim in this scene is actually improved from the old version, but actually according to Unishek from 343, that version of Asherim, the new version, is actually just CGI. Even though it's included in this trailer, it's not actually in game, so that's not what that brute will look like in game. So just keep in mind if you see more comparisons like that online about that brute, it is just CGI. But anyways, hopefully you guys found this video to be interesting, and if you did, then as always, make sure to leave a like. I'll leave your thoughts in the comments, anything else you want to check out, look into, any questions you have, just let me know in the comments down below. I'll definitely do my best to check it out when I get a chance. But aside from that, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys!